What's up, guys? Hope you all are doing well today. I am joined by Mr. Tom Stoltman coming to all of us from Scotland. Tom, how you doing today, man?
Hey Brian, yeah, I'm doing very well. Had a hard week of training, so yeah, but I'm so glad to be on here. I'm so pumped up for August. Let's bring it on.
I love it. I love it, man. So we are talking strongest man on earth at the Shaw Classic, August 17th and 18th. So the time is definitely ticking by, man. People are getting really, really excited for this event. I mean, I feel like it's gonna really be a clash, a battle between all of the top dogs coming in, and I know people are really excited to hear about your prep, how you're feeling, and what you're excited about, man.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is a very very heavy competition, and I can't wait because I've been in the past known for like the kind of moving kind of stuff, and this is going to test me statically, which I'm very very excited for. I've really pushed the training for this since World Strongest Man, and yeah, I'm going to be coming in here fit and strong and healthy, and that's the three main things. And obviously having half our Beyonce back as well at basically 100%. Obviously Mitchell Hooper, myself. So you've got all the some massive names here, some massive events, and I'm just yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to Matt's deadlift, the raw as well, because I've been training that very hard. My raw power's going up as well, so I can't wait for that. And then obviously, the stones. I think when you said heavy stones, that kind of my eyes lit up because I can't wait to get my hands on the big massive one and hopefully do a few reps and hopefully as well, maybe half hour or so a few others can even get one or two reps because that would be a great battle to see as well. But I'm so pumped for this.
I love it, man. So talking deadlift, I know a lot of people, with the deadlift being the way that it is, with the round system, right? So you guys truly get to call your weights what you want to lift. Each round will go lightest to heaviest, reset the bar, do it again. So you'll be able to time also when your lifts are going to happen, that type of thing. Where do you see yourself falling in that event? Because I know people are talking about Hofdor's deadlift, right? And that type of thing. But I know that you're capable of pulling a big weight, man. And I think that a lot of people want to hear about what you're thinking there.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean, like I'm up into the. Yeah, I did a few. Well, today was actually probably my best deadlift session of prep. I did a few singles at 400 kilograms, which for me is massive. I mean, I've not hit a raw 400 kilograms for I think 4 or 5 years because I've been doing a lot of suited work, obviously with other
Totally.
competitions. So, that was very very nice, and it was a very good confidence boost because I'm still 3 or 4 weeks out and
Yes.
still got another some big deadlift sessions to go. So, when you hit the 400K mark, obviously that gives you that mental kind of boost as well. So, yeah, I mean, going in there, it's the first event and I'm wanting to hit something big. I mean, this is also a lot of tactics involved in this as well. So, I'm not wanting to go all out and fail, do a massive jump and fail lift, but I'm good for, I think, 420 kilograms plus. So that'll be a decent number for myself. But yeah, like I said, I'm very happy that it's a raw deadlift and I'm able to get my raw strength up in training and also hopefully show it on the platform on the day as well. So I'm very happy with this.
I think so, man. And I think, like you said, the strategy is going to come into play, big time. And I think, if you walk in there confident and feeling good, I think there's some big weights that are going to get called. And I think you're calling it a touch low with that 420 number. You're just, I don't expect you in this talk right now to kind of give all of it away. But when you're smiling and saying, "Oh, I think I'm good for 420," I think there may be a little bit more in the tank, man. A little bit more in
And
the tank.
I might be keeping something back, but like I said, it's competitions is always where I've lost them, and training's just kind of getting the hard graft in, and that's where you can make the mistakes and do some, adjustments and stuff in your training. But I'll be going into the competition, like I said, 100% focused mentally and physically, and I think if you're 100% mentally in a competition like this, that's going to help you big time get over the line. And yeah, there's going to be some big numbers from all of us as well, so it's going to be fun.
I love it, man. I love it. So you touched on the stone, the Manhood Stone event, man. There was a lot of people, a lot of the competitors starting to talk about this, and the strategy. I actually just got to see the stones. I haven't
Mhm.
got them yet, but they're being crated up and shipped here, and they're
Yeah.
beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful. So that 600-pound stone. is a huge deal, right? And you know, I know for you, like you said, your eyes kind of lit up, and you know, this is your bread and butter, right? Like this is I think it's pretty fair to say going into this that most people would consider you to be the favorite on that event to knock it out of the park. So it's, you know, how many guys can lift that bigger stone? But I mean, I mean, how many, you're saying reps, right? How many reps at 600 pounds? Because most guys are like, oh, if I could even think about doing it once, this is going to be great. But for you, it's kind of like, oh, I hope a couple guys can throw some reps up so that I have something to kind of go after. I mean, how hard do you see yourself having to push on that event?
In all honesty, I think, I think my eyes are a wee bit on Halford. I think, Halford's come back, and obviously he's been known for Atlas stones in the past, and I think he just got a massive set of stones made up to 280 kilograms I've seen on Instagram. So, I mean, he's not put any heavier stones out than 240, but if he's maybe a lift sitting heavy in train, I think Halford could be the closest one. But if I have to, I mean, I know that I could push 4 or 5 reps in this. I've got obviously I've got the 286 kilogram stone at home as well, which I had to kind of dust off for this, so it's been sitting in my gym and not having to
Yes.
be used. So the plan is to obviously just, I think I've got about a 270 kilogram stone. So the plan is to rep that, and I've done a few reps of it in training, but you always have to be prepared for this. It doesn't matter if I'm the best in the world at it. It doesn't matter. I need to be going in 100%, and I need to at least do 2 reps, I think, to kind of clarify, I think, top spot here. I think 2 reps, 3 at a push will win this event, I think so.
I think you're right, man. And I'm excited to see, you know, I'm excited to see how it shakes out, right? Like, I mean, there's a lot of, again, last event of day one, strategy coming into play. You know, when do you go out on that event? And you know, the keg toss happens right before the stone event does, right? So keg toss is another one, and I think that that's going to be a very fascinating battle for you guys to see how things shake out there. But also winning the keg toss is going to let you walk out last on the stones, right? So, you know, where is that in your mindset, you know, with the contest? Because, you know, the performance on each event is going to lead into the next one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite glad it's keg toss before the Atlas Stones, because I mean, at World's Strongest Man there was 3 of us that I joined with the world record, and I just missed getting a new world record by myself. So the good thing about that is I've had the confidence of doing that at Worlds. I know exactly where to stand for that, and in training I've just been training it hard, and that's all I can really do. I mean, we also have the extra man Halford back, who again is unbelievable that event. But I think this is going to be another. I think the world record is going to get broken big time here, and it's going to be by multiple people. And again, it's just this one's just a kind of, you don't want to make a mistake, you don't want to lose energy, you want to be hitting over the bar in your first or second attempt, because usually on your your third go or whatever it is, then you're kind of running out of gas. But yeah, this is going to be a very fun event, and it's going to be, I think this is going to go on for quite a long time as well. I think there's going to be 4 or 5 of us that are going to be up there all the way to the last throw. So
I love it, man. I love it. Well, that's going to set the stage for your performance. Are there any events, you know, coming in here? Are there any events where you're like, oh, I'm not quite sure, you know, how that's going to go out, or maybe the training hasn't played out the way that you exactly wanted it to?
yeah, I mean, obviously, the one I looked at first was obviously the squats, but I was very excited with that, because it just means I can push squats to a new limit and push squats like I've never had to before. I mean, in the past I've done squats with a squat suit on and all that kind of other stuff added in, but this time it was nice because I was able to actually, like I said, test my raw power, and I'm hitting. I think this week I hit a 370 double for a squat, and for me that is unbelievable for myself, just in wraps and the belt, and like I've never in my life ever done that. So it's nice that I'm pushing these boundaries, and I'm able to push myself and really just kind of, yeah, I'm just going 100% in training, because I don't like squats as a weakness, but I'm just trying to get that out of my head. It's just another event, and I know when I can push, and in trade, and then sorry, in competition, I can always push that 1 extra rep or that 2 extra reps, and always be up there with the top guys as well. So that's in training. I'm just trying to get as much load on my body as I can, get as much reps as I can, and just get used to having that load on my back. So.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, the other thing is we got to finish off with a very strong event for you with the Fingal fingers into the power stairs. And, you know, I don't know where we're going to be at that point in the contest points wise, but, you know, your performance on that last year was outstanding. I mean, that has to be another one where you're feeling good ending the contest with a strong event too.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. That was my first time doing it last year, and it was incredible to actually have that as a finisher instead of stones. And yeah, it was nice. I love the finger fingers. Finger fingers for me is like a fast start to the event. Most athletes can do that quite fast, but then it's you've got the brutal power stairs, which they're so heavy, but it's such a nice way to finish. And that's for me. I'm so confident with it. I've got the levers. I'm very explosive and very fast with that as well. So it's a great event to finish. I'm going in there confidence as well because I won it last year. So if I can just up my performance by a few percent, then I'm going to be in a good place in that event as well. So
I love it, man. Well, I think it's fair to say, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but what's your expectation, right? Like, what's your expectation coming in here?
yeah, I mean, obviously I'm going for this for the win. I mean, it's a massive competition, and it's got the best people, the best athletes about, and obviously having half our back as well, it's going to be cool. And yeah, of course, I mean, I look at the events. There's a lot of strategics play in this, and you can't. I mean, there's 8 brutal, grueling, heavy events. Like the dumbbell medley, the axle interlock, all these stuff that like as a single, they're hard enough. So to put these in medleys, it's hard. But again, it's a lot of tactics and a lot of like you can't go one like 100% in it. Well, not like you can't go and gas out in every single event because it's all about being strategic and just having that kind of physical and that experience. And that's the experience I can take into this as well. I've got the mindset and I know when to put my foot on the gas, when to take it off, and that's what I'm going to do in this competition. 8 grueling events, but I've trained. I'm training events days back to back. I'm training 4 events a day just to get used to it because this is going to be, like I said, brutal. But yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the challenge. I'm ready to go up against the best in the world again. And when I'm against the best in the world, I always blossom, and I can't wait to put on a show. So,
Dude, I know I'm excited to see what you can do, man. I know there's a lot of people out there that are really, really excited to see this battle go down. And for you to have this stage and some of these events at the weights they're at, I mean, it's going to be incredible, man. And I mean, I can tell talking to you right now, man, your energy is good. You're in a good spot mentally, and that's a huge part of it, right? Like, I mean, the confidence is coming out just in the talking that we're doing. And I think for a lot of people that are probably going to watch this, other competitors too, that's going to be a little bit unsettling, that Tom is smiling and talking about doing, I think, did you just say 4 or 5 reps on a 600-pound stone? If you
yeah, I
have
mean, so yeah, if I have to, my best ever on the world record, 286 kilograms before I trained for that was 3. So, I mean, hopefully someone can push me to 4 and 5. I mean, imagine having a battle like that and loading 5 reps of that stone. It would be incredible
unreal.
for everyone.
Well, I mean, I think the people are only going to get more excited hearing this, man. So
Uh,
I know that your schedule is busy. I know you need to go eat or something. So we're gonna let you jump off. But I wish you the best with the rest of your prep, man. I hope everything goes smooth. I hope it all comes together. And I cannot wait to see you in top form here in Colorado and put on a show for everybody. So we're gonna sign off there. If you guys are interested in anything, you want tickets, you want to know about the live stream, you want to know about coming out for anything Shaw Classic, for the expo, for any of it, just click the link below the video. You can find it all there. Thank you for the support of this event, of the athletes. Give Tom some love in the comments as well. This is gonna be something else. It's gonna be something else for sure. So I wish you all the best, Tom. Come in ready to rock and roll. We'll see you here in a couple weeks, man.
cheers, Brian. Yeah, I'm going to be ready. Let's bring the party. Let's bring the storm.
That's it. Let's bring the party. I like it. I like it, man.